The church bells rang in the distance, their echo carrying through the misty evening air. She stood outside the old cathedral, her white dress clutched in her trembling hands, her veil torn from where she had ripped it off in panic. Tears streaked down her face as she ran barefoot down the cobblestone street, away from the vows, the crowd, and the man waiting for her at the altar. He wasn't the one she loved, and she couldn't go through with the lie. Her name was Emily. For months, she had been pressured into marrying a wealthy businessman chosen by her family. To them, it was security. To her, it was a prison. And so she ran, gasping for air as the world seemed to collapse around her. Where would she go? What would she do? She had no money, no bag, not even her phone. All she had was a broken heart and the desperate desire to escape. She turned into a quieter street, clutching at her chest, when headlights flooded her vision. A sleek black car came to a stop, its tinted windows rolling down. From the back seat, a man leaned forward. His sharp suit, colder than ice eyes, and controlled presence gave him the aura of someone who never asked questions, only gave orders. "Get in," he said simply. Emily froze, confusion spreading across her face. "What? No, I don't even know you." The man's lips pressed into the faintest trace of a smile, though his eyes never softened. "You don't have to know me. But you clearly need to get away, and I'm offering you the fastest way out. You can either stand here, crying in the middle of the street, waiting for someone to drag you back, or you can take my hand and change your life." She hesitated, her body shaking. Every instinct told her to run farther, but something in his voice, firm, commanding, yet oddly protective, rooted her to the spot. Slowly, she stepped forward and slid into the leather seat beside him. The car door shut with a soft click, and suddenly the noise of the world outside faded. Emily sat trembling, staring at him. His jaw was sharp, his expression unreadable. He looked like a man used to winning, to control, to power. "Who are you?" she whispered. His eyes flicked to her, then back to the dark road. Alexander Knight. The name hit her with weight. She had heard of him. A cold millionaire with a reputation that matched his name, untouchable, ruthless in business, never seen with anyone by his side. He built empires, tore down competitors, and never let anyone close enough to wound him. Why are you helping me?" she asked softly. For a moment, silence filled the car. Then, without looking at her, he said, "Because I need something. And you look like someone who has nothing left to lose." Emily's brows furrowed, confusion breaking through her fear. "What could you possibly need from me?" Finally, he turned his head, his gaze locking with hers. Those gray eyes were storms, cold, dangerous, but with something hidden deep within. "I need a wife." Her mouth parted in shock. "Excuse me, what?" He leaned back in his seat, studying her as though she were part of a business deal he had already decided to take. "I don't have time for games, miss." "Emily," she whispered. "Emily," he repeated, the name rolling off his tongue like it already belonged to him. "I don't believe in wasting words. I need a wife. You need a home. I'm offering you a solution. We can help each other." Emily's heart pounded. "You can't be serious. You don't even know me." "I don't need to know you," he said firmly. "All I need is your presence. For appearances. For business. For reasons that don't concern you right now. And all you need is a safe place to start over. You want freedom from whatever you were running from. I'm offering it to you." She shook her head, the absurdity overwhelming her. "You're crazy. This is insane." "Maybe," Alexander replied, his voice low, steady, and commanding. "But think about it. Where will you sleep tonight? Who will feed you tomorrow? Do you think running away in a wedding dress will keep you safe on these streets? The world isn't kind to desperate women, Emily. You'll learn that quickly. Unless," he let the word linger, deliberate, heavy, "you choose me." Emily's chest rose and fell, her breath shaky. She had nothing. No money. No home. No one to run to. And this man, this stranger, was offering her both. She didn't trust him. She didn't even like the way his voice made her feel both trapped and protected at the same time. But he was right. She had nowhere else to go. Finally, with trembling lips, she whispered, "What's the catch?" Alexander's gaze softened for the first time, though only slightly. "No catch. Only rules. Rules. You'll live with me. You'll be my wife in name, in public, in every way that matters to the world. But in private, we'll remain what we are now. Strangers bound by an agreement. No questions. No expectations. No love. The word love struck Emily harder than she expected. It was the very thing she had always wanted, the thing she had run away in search of. But here it was, dismissed so easily, locked away in his heart like a forbidden treasure. She swallowed hard. And if I say no? Then I'll have the driver drop you back at the church, where your family, your fiancé, and everyone you were running from is probably still looking for you. Her heart stopped. That life, the one she had escaped, was a cage she couldn't return to. Slowly, reluctantly, Emily nodded. Okay, I'll do it. For the first time, a flicker of something unreadable passed over Alexander's face. Approval, satisfaction, relief. She couldn't tell. Good, he said simply. Then from this moment on, you are mine. The days that followed were a blur. Emily was taken into a world she had never known before. Alexander's penthouse soared above the